Hi guys, in this video we're going to be talking about how you can mask and colorize images in Google Slides. So one of my favorite features about Google Slides is that you can actually manipulate the images a bit more so that you don't just have a bunch of squares and rectangle shaped images all around your slide deck. So first, before we can edit our image, we need to insert an image. To do that, you're going to go here up. You can either click the insert and then go down to image here on your menu option, or in your toolbar, the little box that looks like it has two mountains in it is the same, does the same function. So we can click that to insert image. You can either upload an image from your computer, you can take a snapshot, you can, if you know the URL of the image online, you can enter it here. You can bring in images from your Google Photos and also your Google Drive. But one of the things I really love is that you can just search straight through Google Slides. And any image you find on Google Slides is already been labeled for commercial reuse with modification. So they're already following the Creative Commons reuse rules. So you don't need to worry about any of that. So you just have to type in what you're going to search for. I'm a fan of puppies. I'm going to search for a puppy. Click the search icon. And then you're going to get a bunch of options. Just go through them. When you find one you like, I like the one with the teacup, select it, and then click select, and you will see that it gets inserted into your slide deck. Now, when I look at this image, there's a lot of blank space here that I really don't need, so I'm going to crop my image. But what's really cool with Google Slides is that you can crop your image into any shape. You can mask your image to meet any of the shapes that they have preloaded in here. So to crop your image, first make sure it's selected. You know it's selected because you have your blue box around it. Up here at the top, you'll see your little crop image tool. Select that, and you know that is selected because the black bars show up around the outside. And again, like I said, you can crop it into any shape. So this little arrow next to it lets you mask images. So if you select that, all these shapes now, you can mask or crop your image into any of those shapes. So for example, maybe I want to mask my puppy image into a triangle. So I would select the triangle, and you can see now my puppy is here. I can click and drag that triangle to fit it better, but I'm really thinking that it doesn't look like it fits it that well. So I'm going to try a different shape. So up here, maybe I will try a circle. Select the circle, and again, just click these black bars to drag it into where you want it to show up. Feel like that looks pretty good. So once you have cropped your image to your satisfaction, just click outside of the image, and you can see now that it's a nice little circle. And then you can still resize it by dragging these blue boxes on the outside in and out. So now I've cropped and masked my image into a shape that I want. And now what we can do is play with colorizing our images. So to do that, the first thing you need to do is make sure that your image has been selected. Once your image is selected, up here at the top it says Image Options. Go ahead and select that, and you will get a little sidebar that shows up over here. So with this sidebar, you can do a few things. You can recolor your image so it tints it. So you can look, especially this is great if you have a theme, a color theme that you have working in your slide deck. So maybe I want to make it yellow. Maybe I want to make it teal. And usually what I love is there's always kind of like a grayscale option here. And so you can kind of get the sepia tones or the different types of grayscale. So you can play around. So let's do that. I like how that looks, so I'm going to leave it there. You can make your image transparent or not transparent. That's really fun when you start layering things. You can play with the brightness a little bit. So you can make it look overexposed, a little darker. And you can also play the contrast, right? So you can bring down the contrast. You can up the contrast. I like how that looks. Once you've played around with your options and you have what you like, just exit out of there. And now your image has been masked, cropped, and recolored.